Peace and love. I am Bo the POET, and this is the thought for today. Cultivation. Now, when most people hear the word cultivation, their first thought is of plants, the process. And a cultivation is a process. However, most people do not realize the importance of this process in the human experience, because these things they are kept away from. Those that are aware, they practice, and those who are unaware, they don't, because these things are not talked about or taught in society because they don't want you to have cultivation. They don't want you to have the process, So they give you three things mainly to keep you away from proper cultivation. These three things are: number one, education; number two, religion; and number three, politics. Using these three things, they keep you away from yourself properly cultivating. This is especially in the education, because most people think they know how to read, but they don't. They spend their time spelling. When you read, you have to read what you are reading. Most people do not comprehend this concept because they are not cultivating. Cultivating is a process. When you think about it in the field of growth in the plants, when you do cultivation, it is to produce the top fruit. This is the same in the humans. Humans who don't practice cultivation cannot produce properly, especially if they are locked inside of their belief that education makes them this, or their religious belief makes them this, or their political standing gives them virtue, and it gives them a sense of being something. These things are false principalities produced by those who do not want you to achieve the best of yourself. So the thought for today is, do I really comprehend what cultivation is? And if I do, what am I trying to produce? I'm Bo the POET. Like, share, and subscribe. And as always, remember, mind your thoughts. Someone wants your mind. Peace.